Once upon a time, there lived a businessman who was righteous and was famous for his virtuous acts. He took an active part in righteous deeds that benefited others. Allah Almighty blessed him with abundant wealth and riches. One day, it so happened that he wanted to buy a house. He went to an estate agency and told them what he wanted, including cost and location. The estate agency received him warmly and informed him that they had a house that would meet his specifications. They offered to show him the property. The next day, an employee of the real estate agency took the virtuous person to the house. During the visit, he saw a woman sitting in a corner surrounded by small children. She was weeping and praying. The purchaser hurriedly left the house, with the real estate agent rushing after him and saying, "Sir, do you like the house?" He replied, "Leave it. First, tell me the story of that woman and her children." The agent said, "Sir, her husband died some time ago. He had 2 wives. The children from one widow are grown up and now want to get a share from the inheritance, while this woman does not have any other house to live in. She is worried because she has nowhere to go with her orphaned children after the house is sold." The righteous businessman heaved a sigh, reflected a bit, and then said, "What's the asking price for this house?" When the agent told him the price, he said he was prepared to purchase the house and would pay the whole amount the next day. In the meantime, they should get the legal documents in order. In short, he got possession of the house in a few days, following which the inheritance was distributed among the legal heirs. The woman and her children received their share as prescribed by Islamic law. One day, the new owner entered the house. When the widow saw him, she was very worried and thought that he would surely ask him to vacate the house immediately. She had no option but to weep and seek protection from Allah. Then the new owner said to her, "Sister, you don't need to weep or worry. Take these documents. I have transferred this house to your name. Now you are the exclusive owner of this house." The woman did not believe that righteous person's word. It was unbelievable. However, when she was assured of the truth of his statement, she raised her hands heavenwards, gave thanks to Allah, and prayed for his health, well-being, business, and livelihood. She said, "O man of Allah, may Allah Almighty grant you livelihood in plenty and from such a source as you haven't imagined." Allah Almighty answered the prayers of the widow and subsequently blessed him with abundant riches, so that he became one of the richest people in his country. Not only that, his children and grandchildren are now also among the most famous and richest people in the country. There is still good and righteousness in them. This is an incontrovertible fact. Is there any reward for good other than good? See, in this story, the righteous person did an unbelievable favor to the widow, and the widow prayed for that man, and he got due return from Allah Almighty. So never ever disregard or neglect the power of any virtuous work and prayer. Let us do our best, help people, those who are in need, and Allah will suffice our needs. That's for today. See you in the next story.